Всем привет, дорогие друзья! С вами Катя. Мы с вами сегодня продолжаем проходить Бэтмена. Сегодня у нас будет с вами третий, четвертый эпизод. Поддержите лайком, подписочкой. Всем, кому понравилось. Игрушка довольно, слушайте, интересная, неплохая. Так, второй и первый эпизод мы вчера с вами закончили. Вот. Ждем подключения. О, как раз-таки вчера дольше загружалась у нас игра. Так, не сейчас, мы не будем. Сейчас регистрироваться, ничего делать не будем. Ну да, вот эпизод 3. Погнали. С вами. Эпизод 3 начинать.
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents
Жалко, что его убили.
They're waiting for you in hell! Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt. No consequence.
Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins.
But what would Harvey think? The two of us working together. Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Let's get out of here.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program.
Блин, такая маска у него смешная, пингвина.
We need a new moderator. You there? Yes. Thank you for volunteering.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham.
Ну, этому понятно, что он адаптируется к выбору нашему, который мы делаем. Центральная больница Готэма.
Mayor Dent. You know, I always assumed Harvey would win, but not like this.
Won by default. He's probably pissed he didn't get his landslide fair and square.
Hey, Harvey's going to be okay.
You don't know that. I keep wondering. Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me? Harvey's your best friend. I'm nothing to you.
I
Так
did it
скажем.
because I care about you.
О, Никит, приветик,
Or
спасибо
maybe you
большое.
shouldn't. I don't think I can do this.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to see what... I just can't, okay? I have to go. I'm sorry. Just go in without me.
Harvey needs you right now. Do it for him.
I'm sorry, Bruce. I wish I could, but
You can.
it's my fault he's in there. I don't have anything to say to him that would make this better. Please, Bruce. Don't tell him I was here. I don't think he'd understand.
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate, with the drugging and
Пипец.
subsequent murder of Mayor
Теперь, короче, я в
Hamilton
курсе,
Hill.
как этот стал.
Harvey Dent was left
Л-
running
ликим.
unopposed. After a rather lackluster election, Mayor Dent was sworn in from his hospital bed, Word is he's still recovering from major
Hey,
injuries
Bruce.
sustained at the event.
Hey, Harvey. Looking good.
Ah, jeez. Doesn't your charm have an off button?
Not that I found, no.
I haven't actually seen it yet. You've had me wrapped up this whole time. Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad. I mean, my family, we heal quick. Could be fine.
Hey, I'm sure it'll heal up nicely. You'll have some scarring, but it won't be that bad.
Optimism, right? Scars are cool.
И чего, Никит?
Manly.
Exactly.
Oh, what have you got there?
Что у тебя там? Я принесу немного
I
цветов.
brought you some flowers. Though I see I'm not the first.
Yeah, well,
это
mother
мультики?
and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to congratulate me, if nothing else. Guess we weren't as close as I thought. Guess I can't blame her. The way I look now.
Yeah, she's probably just busy.
Возможно, она
Hasn't had a
просто
chance to come
занята,
by
и у
yet.
нее не было возможности
from her.
прийти. Интересно,
Easy
да?
for you to
Ну,
be
может быть, я тоже
optimistic
как-нибудь
about
посмотрю.
women. Pretty sure no one ever loses Bruce Wayne's number. I am glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened.
А мы его предупреждали,
I
чтобы она
wish I could make
туда валила.
myself turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over. Look at me, preaching at what a great guy you are while I go and get my face bashed in. It's easy. Every news station is showing it.
I tried to warn you, Harvey.
I know, Bruce. Can I say I was stubborn? Everybody paid for it. I was helpless, Bruce. Helpless. Couldn't do anything. Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of
Надо
everyone. He
смотреть,
wanted to.
выключи телевизор. Давайте выключим телек. Хватит нам смотреть эту гадость.
Hey, thanks. What they did to Hill, to the moderator.
То, что они сделали Хиллом с ведущим, мне
I have to live
придется
with
с этим
that.
жить.
But you heard them up there.
Это их слышал
The
пингвин и
penguin
этот
and
маньяк
that
на
maniac on
экране.
screen. This isn't over.
Это еще не конец.
I need to stay ahead of them.
Мне нужно
They're trying to cause
опередить их.
discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first step.
They're after me. They're not gonna rest until all the names are crossed off their list.
I can't just stand aside and let that happen. The Tonight speech, they'll know where I stand.
Wait, tonight? I thought you were supposed to be recovering.
My assistant is on her way to pick me up. With the election, I was able to talk the hospital into releasing me early. Not that they're too happy about it. All the doctors keep telling me to take it easy. But how can I? Stay in the chair, Mr. Dent. Oh, don't overexert yourself, Mr.
Скажем
Dent.
послушать врачей и
You should
отдохнет.
probably
Тебе
listen
стоит
to the
послушать
doctors.
врачей,
They know
скорее
what
всего,
they're
не знают, о чем
talking about.
говорят.
Yeah, well, I've been a very good invalid, Bruce. Don't worry. I can't afford to take it easy right now. Come on, you do the same in my position. Which is why I won't even try to tell you to not look into those tapes.
Двухликий устроен, да?
I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. I know
А
that
ты эту
debate was
игру
hard on you,
проходил, да?
too. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
Well, I'm not even convinced that tape was real. It had to be fake. Doctored to look like something else.
I hope you're right. It
Понятно.
will take a lot to prove that to the public.
Надеюсь, что у меня все
Look,
будет хорошо.
I
Не так все.
realize what a terrible friend I've been to you. I was so focused on the campaign. I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Harvey. I appreciate that.
Спасибо, Харви, я
make it up
ценю
to
это.
you.
Да блин, мы столько ему хорошего сделали, что нам устроит этот засранец
Batman
Харви?
symbol.
Coming from near the GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention.
And look, I should get going, Harv.
What, already? What else do you have to do? My assistant won't be here for another hour.
It's
Это
Alfred.
Алфред.
Is he okay?
Yeah,
В
yeah, he
порядке,
just
да, ему
needs to
просто
talk to
нужно
me.
поговорить со
Yeah,
мной.
of course, go ahead. And tell the old man I said hi.
Но мы скажем, что это Альфред. Какое у нас свидание? С кем свидание?
You rest up.
У него такой взгляд у Харви, он за нами следить будет. Я вообще первый раз в эту игру играю.
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
Negative. They're taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood. Stay on them. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there, Jim. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Look, everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can. I have to go.
О, Бэтс приехал.
That light has a bat on it, Jim.
You give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad it got your attention.
Чё,
I didn't
серьезно?
have a lot of options. So, here we are.
Well, it worked. I'm here.
I appreciate it. Things are a mess.
Всё в
I'd rather
хаосе.
have you arrested
Я
than
лучше
come to you
арестую
for
тебя,
help.
чем
But the
приму
truth
тебе
is we're
помощь. Но
desperate.
правда
I'm
в
calling a
том, что мы...
truce. Just for tonight.
Bring me up to speed.
Right.
Перемирие? За что нас хочет
Renee
арестовать,
Montoya,
Гордон? Ты чё,
one of my
дурак?
officers.
The one who tried to shoot me.
Официально
I know,
жена,
but
почему?
hear me out.
Это ты
She's
где
trying to clear her name after those
вычитал, что она
animals
его?
manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up.
Не знаю, между женщиной-кошкой и Бэтсом всегда что-то было, мне кажется.
Children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk.
Жовка, здорово.
She's a good cop. One of my best.
I'll find her. We'll take down the children of Arkham together.
That's what I like to hear. These children of Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden. Where the hell they all come from?
Здорово, здорово, Жовик.
I never heard of them before. Then that debate. Oh, they're tearing up the entire city.
You want answers? Ask Oswald Cobblepot.
Cobblepot? I'll bring him in for questioning.
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Gordon here.
We got a problem with the mayor, sir.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now.
Бэт сейчас полетит.
Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it. You there?
Always.
Я
Launch the
займусь.
drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you talking to? You got a whole team or something?
A little busy at the moment, Jim.
Say no more.
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual surveillance, but seeing how you use them at the skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards. In some cases, you'll even be able to hear through walls, like X-ray peering.
Nice work.
Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.
Any idea
Хорошая
where they
работа.
might be?
Montoya's car was spotted crossing the bridge to Arkham Island.
И чё, Селина бросит Бэтса? Или это ты по игре говоришь, или не по игре
Probably
это?
headed to his acceptance speech. They just left the hospital and we lost sight of him.
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. Not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done. You wanna argue with them? Be my guest. You just keep an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move! This is the police!
Get her!
А, Харви, вот она.
No, please, just leave it. It's not gonna get any better.
But you're bleeding.
Then let
В
Gotham
мульте есть.
see
А какие мультики советуешь посмотреть? Блин, мультики.
it's fine.
That car's been behind us since the hospital.
God, is this guy trying to drive us off the road? What the? Oh, damn it!
Headed to the construction site. Send whatever men you can spare after Dent.
Блин, надо было за Харви, наверное, да, отправиться. Я на строительную площадку попёрлась. Бэтс уже нету, Бэтс уже улетел.
We got a major disturbance here. Several armed suspects on the loose.
Это получается, Бэтмен, дурная кровь, там рассказывается про Селину, да? Или где? Мяу. Мышка прилетела. Куда бежишь? На папочку. Блин, почему больше таких игр не делают? Это же компании больше нету, да? Которые делают эти игры. Не успела нажать, ё-моё. Сереж, приветик.
It's over. Drop the gun.
Look, I promise I'm not gonna shoot you, okay? I used to think you were a threat, but I was wrong. We both have much bigger.
Мы, короче, эту женщину спасли. Я не знаю, может, нам за Харви надо было отправляться. Тебе стоит извиниться, я прощаю тебя. Пофиг, прощаем ее. Все хорошо, это в прошлом. Я прощаю тебя. О, какой Бэтмен. Спасибо, эти слова сказаны того, что там. Доверять инстинктам стоит, но сначала нужно все обдумать. Проявить их в следующий раз, может быть, меня не будет рядом. Я многом тебе обязана за это.
Heads up. The cops just sent 3 black and whites to stop our guys going after Dent. From the chatter, sounds like Gordon's with them.
Someone's gotta help Gordon. They know he's coming. Go. I'll see what I can find here. I'm not giving up on this.
Теперь нам надо Гордона спасти. Нифига себе. Круто он катается, да, на тачке?
But they knew I was coming. They seemed to be getting info on the GCPD's whereabouts. Not sure how. I need an update on Harvey.
Bringing it up now.
Deborah, get down!
Mr. Dent, what did you do to him?
I said get back in the car! There's more of them coming!
Put down your weapon! There's too many of them! Everybody take cover!
You'd better get down there.
On my way.
Круто он гоняет вообще, Бэтс, вообще крутой чувак. Плохо, что так мало игр про Бэтса. Он вообще должен вылетать с машины так, чпонь.
Self-defense, he says. New mayor's pretty tough, turns out. Killed one of those guys attacking him with his bare hands.
Dent did that?
Guess the fella's lucky Dent got to him before you did, huh?
You're right. I wouldn't have let him off that easy.
Of course you wouldn't.
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised. The children of Arkham are listening in on the GCPD's communications.
Gordon! Gordon, command! Do you copy?
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
Нифига. Такой Бэтс. Харви уже там какую-то себе это наклеил. Маску.
Bruce?
The GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm
Ну,
afraid it
наверное,
looks like
да.
a bunch of gibberish to me.
Наверное, Никит, честно, я не очень знаю.
Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't
Ничего
able to
страшного,
communicate.
Жовка.
It'll cause a panic. Just what the children of Arkham want.
Mass chaos. That seems to be how the Penguin does business. I have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Already on my way.
Не себе от гнева. Башня Уэйна. Понятно, понятно, Никит. Я, видимо, не очень знакома с историей Бэтса.
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
Yeah, I miss them too. Both of them.
I know. Every day, I wish your father was still with us. He was wise beyond his years. And Martha, she was such a delight to have around. I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face. And after this scandal...
Makes sense. Logistically. The company needs to separate itself from the Wayne name.
It's a cowardly move to look good for the press. I wasn't expecting you to roll over so easily, Bruce.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us. When they fall, it's a terrible blow to everyone around them.
I appreciate the sentiment, Regina. Thank you.
I mean what I said before. Families like ours need to flock together. Perhaps now more than ever. I should head down. I don't want them to make a decision without me. I'll come find you after.
I'll be right down, Lucius.
Короче, я что-то не то выбрала. Не знаю, Жовка, пока не будут. Наверное, пока не буду. Не знаю. Нас, короче, с компанией. Один хрен его уволят, да? Почему? Не знаю жовку пока. Пока не знаю. Пока я не буду играть в эти игры.
It's good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you.
Я что-то слушаю, так посмотрела, она мне что-то не очень, эта игра, про которую ты пишешь.
If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company.
The board's in a panic, but this'll die down before it comes to that.
Я не знаю, либо Ори начну проходить, либо Волк среди нас.
Right now, finding out how the children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important.
Ну, она же не длинная эта игра, Бэтса.
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce. As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech...
You're telling me the children of Arkham hacked into this system?
So that's the thing. Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
Just get on
Просто
with it, Lucius. We don't
выкладывай.
have time for games.
Forgive me for trying to lighten the mood. The back door they're using.
Тебе понравилось? Я не знаю, так что-то посмотрела.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
Я не знаю, Жовка, я посмотрю реально геймплей и посмотрим, не знаю. Зайдет, не зайдет.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne Tech devices.
Smart move. I've encrypted our access.
Ну, надо посмотреть, я не знаю, что я посмотрела там. График мне показался не очень, не знаю. Гейши мне тоже не хочется.
Not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their tracks.
When the cops raided the manor, they seized every computer belonging to Wayne Enterprises. Mayor Hill must have given them to the children of Arkham.
Trying to save himself, I'm sure. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
We'd better lock this stuff down, just in case. So, anything new?
This is gonna take some time. Don't worry. I'll let you know when I find something.
В смысле графика? Ты имеешь где? Нет, я что-то посмотрела, мне качество там графика не понравилось.
Mayor Harvey Dent gave a rousing speech late last night, refuting claims that the children of Arkham were gaining control in Gotham. Despite his run-in with the masked group on the way to the event, people are still hopeful that Mayor Dent can pull through on his campaign promises.
Who are the children of Arkham really fighting for? Who is Batman really protecting? Because it's not us. It's time that we, not masked vigilantes and violent fringe groups, fought for ourselves. I will fight every day for Gotham. And I ask that you join me. We are proud citizens of Gotham.
О, зомби, приветик.
And this is our city.
Next up, we speak to Commissioner Grogan regarding increased security measures citywide.
Нормально, дела, настроение тоже. Сегодня просто дела были, и я говорю, что я чуть-чуть где-то... Что-то как-то подуставшая.
And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman. He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always.
Так, смотрим с вами дальше.
Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius
Зомби
Fox
сегодня
technology.
вряд ли, потому что я сегодня поздно приехала, очень устала. Завтра попробую, да. Сегодня какой-то день очень тяжелый был.
Ooh, what's this? Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet.
У меня гость сегодня какая-то вообще такая... Немного реально подуставшая.
A new sticky bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
О, бум.
Nice. Be careful. Those things pack a serious punch.
Жовка инвент, наверное, выполнил, да? Подождите. Это мы смотрели. Маска Бэтса. Новая маска, что ли?
Thermal vision.
Тепловизор.
You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius?
Давай, блин, сейчас, секунду. А она скучила, потому что там получается одно и то же. Бегать в сундуке, открывать и одних и тех же бить. А чтобы до сюжета надо 35 уровень выложить. Бета-ранг. Бета-ранг. Чё, больше здесь нечего, да, нам осматривать? Спрятать устройство.
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
Before you do. Here. Get that back to
Фармить
the
трудно,
Batcomputer.
ты имеешь в виду на эти осколки,
It'll install
чтобы,
the
ну, эти,
added
блин.
security measures.
Камни
You'll also
столько,
have
что
all
ли,
the info I
выбивать?
found on the children of Arkham's
Я
activity
не знаю, у
within
меня
the
там
system.
30-й ранг, мне, чтобы пройти дальше
Thanks,
сюжетку, мне
Lucius.
нужен 35-й. Я не
always
знаю,
got
как
your
выбивать
back, Batman.
35-й. Надо 2 дня потратить по
Now
16
get out
часов.
of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Я вообще не согласна так. Надо там, ну, 2 поднять, 2 позиции ранга. Но, извините, не то, что там надо сразу на 5 поднять. Не знаю пока, что будет с Гейшином. Может, запущу как-нибудь.
Mr. Wayne,
Мистер Уэйн, Брюс, откройте.
open up. I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Да, правда.
Well,
Что ж, совет
board has
проголосовал.
And have they sent the
Они
chairwoman
послали
to wield the
председательство с
axe?
топором палача.
you're being asked
Вы
to
должны
step
уйти в
down from your
отставку с
position
должности
as
генерального
CEO.
директора.
Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up. We were out of options, I'm afraid.
I won't do it.
Bruce.
This is my company. My name.
And that name is exactly why we're in this situation. This isn't a request, Bruce. I asked to slow all this down, but...
Но это, наверное, игра
The
интересная.
press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation.
Нам действительно надо,
I'm sorry,
надо
Bruce.
сваливать?
I tried to fight for you.
Я пыталась
The
бороться
board
за вас.
believes this is the only logical course of action. I see where they're coming from.
I really appreciate you
Я
trying.
очень признательна вам
Thanks.
за попытки.
Don't
Спасибо.
mention it. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO, just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
О, кто будет? Освальд Кобальт.
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne name now. And considering that your parents stole from mine...
I hear you've been keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this? I mean, wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Well, then I guess congratulations are in order. It's nice to know you'll be the one trapped in this tiny office all day.
Oh, I'm sure it's bigger than it looks.
I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Офигеть.
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along. Oh, Bruce. Clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it. No trouble.
Apologies, I don't know where my head was.
Probably halfway out the door, mate. No worries.
Yeah, that must be it. Careful clean that up, Oz. You might cut yourself.
Time to go, Bruce.
Yes, Bruce. Time to go. I have a little redecorating to do.
Мы не стали его бить. Я бы, конечно, ему рожу понабила.
I think it may be out at a fish tank.
I know you, Oswald. I know what you really are.
I'm no different than you, mate. Just a hard-working citizen. Looking out for Gotham.
I doubt that.
This way, Bruce. I'll have IT come set you up.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Regina.
Ну, нифига нас выгнали, короче, вообще просто с работы.
It happened, didn't it? They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Just stay out of it. Don't go near it, and they won't be able to connect it to you.
It's not that easy.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can.
No, Lucius, I need you to stay here.
But...
You're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Короче, не знаю, мы сделали, пускай он здесь останется. Надо там эти технологии разрабатывать, не надо.
Keep that drive safe.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce. It's just one thing after another.
That's why I'm glad I have you, Al.
Always. Lieutenant Gordon, he said there's nothing to be done about Oswald Cobblepot. All his records are spotless. He needs proof to dig further.
Penguin's slippery, all right. With the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
Так, ну что у нас там, сейчас с вами посмотрим. Главный экран. Ну, давайте главный экран.
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity.
А что нам надо сделать?
City Hall, record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased.
Ну, до 5. Давай 4. Не знаю, почему 4. Секунду, ребят, подождите секундочку. Сейчас я... Так, я тут. Ой. Крутой сериал выбрала какой-то. Блин, еще раз секунду, подождите сейчас.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Are you done here, sir?
Ой, так, я здесь, так. Я должен предупредить Харви. Ой-ой, дай мне минуту.
I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey. Keep an eye on this, Alfred.
Адам, приветик, спасибо большое.
We need to find a way to
Как твои делишки?
Very good, sir.
Нам надо было остальных, блин, прослушать, а мы не то сделали. Ладно, все, забей. Что-то я не то, надо было остальное дать минуту, еще других прослушать. Почему Мэрию выбрали, не знаю.
Mr. Wayne, welcome. You can go on in. I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back. I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Harvey? Back here, Bruce. Take a seat. I'll be right out. Oh, come on, not today. Stop. It has to stop.
I never got a chance to congratulate you. It was quite the acceptance speech.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I know you weren't thrilled about me getting back out there so soon, so I'm glad I didn't listen to you. Well, it's as good as it's gonna get. You know, Bruce, I've been looking forward to this my entire career. The day Harvey Dent takes his official portrait as mayor of Gotham. And he looks like this.
Выходной на неделю. Это прикольно.
Glad you survived the trip up here, Bruce. You want to tell me what's going on? I didn't keep you waiting that long, did I?
I have reason to believe you're being watched.
You sound paranoid, Bruce.
The children of Arkham are hacking into the GCPD. They're likely keeping tabs on you too.
Нормально дела. Сегодня какой-то день у меня был тяжелый.
Damn it! Those children of Arkham jumped me. God, it's only getting worse. It's out of control. I can't stop it.
Well, Harvey, you drew attention to yourself with that speech. You need to be more careful.
Careful is what got us into this mess. Harvey Dent does everything by the book, to the letter of the law. But that isn't working. Sure it is. He's turning things around. Barely. Slowly. I'd like to see you do better. Watch me. Now are you gonna fix this mess? Simple. Easy. Curfews after dark. Checkpoints at every bridge. Mandatory.
You're acting strange, Harvey.
This whole city's acting strange. Sorry. Sorry about that, Bruce. I guess I got a little lost there. I'm probably not getting enough sleep these days. The stress. It's just the stress.
Давайте так, я рядом. Андрей, приветик.
Stress right now. We should be able to lean on each other.
Да, двулики, точно.
It's the only way.
Mr. Dent, the photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out. Please, Bruce. Don't tell anyone about this. If anyone finds out or thinks I'm not fit to be mayor, it's all over.
Your secret's safe with me, Harvey.
Thanks, Bruce. I owe you. Again. Again and again.
Я твой должник опять и опять и опять. Ничего не будем рассказывать, короче, пофиг. Блин, а ему нельзя было маску на всю половину лица? Вообще кровь текет с этой части лица. Взял бы реально к врачу, пошел бы. Пластик уже можно сделать было бы. Ну, как там, нарастить эти ткани или что-то такое.
An interview with the children of Arkham's leader. Wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
Bruce?
Have you seen today's copy of the Gazette?
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people. People the Batman would like to find. Do you think she would be willing to help you?
Нет, она не захотела.
Lead we have on the children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her source.
Unlikely. I stonewalled her at the GCPD after Falcone was shot. I can't afford to waste time with Vicky.
Ну, я и думаю, почему у него...
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Vale.
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this?
A friend of Gotham.
Yeah, just a concerned citizen wishing to remain anonymous. Or do I now have Batman for a friend?
If you stand for Gotham, then yes.
Бэтмен.
Thank you. What you did at the debate.
I'm not sure I would have made it out of there otherwise.
Бэтмена благодарит.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
Почему в этом парке пингвина не встречается? Cobblepot. Такой парк есть? Готэм, я не знала. О, Бэтмен.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call. Nothing is ever this easy.
There are safer options out there. Why here?
Seemed topical. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
Выключи диктофон.
I don't want this conversation recorded.
I thought we were here for an interview.
Turn it off.
Fine.
Хорошо, fine.
Their message is picking up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself.
Сейчас скажем, они опасны.
Gotham needs to know
Готэм
how
должен знать,
dangerous the
насколько в
children of
самом
Arkham really
деле
are.
опасны дети Архама. Вы скрываете правду.
Huh. My editor says the physical copies are practically sold out. I'd say the truth is getting out there. It just may not be the side you like. But that's why I'm here. To get the other half I'm missing.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you.
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone, except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him.
Bruce Wayne is innocent. He's not responsible for what his father did.
Maybe not, but he still benefits from it. All those people suffered so that he could prosper up in that mansion of his. I don't know if you have some connection with him. Maybe there's more to this story than I realize. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne? The people want to know.
There are bigger threats to Gotham out there.
Готэм есть более
The
серьезные
children of
проблемы.
Arkham. I
Сперва
have to
я
deal with
должен
them
разобраться с
first.
ними.
You're doing what you think
Экшен.
is right.
Ну, где-то
I get
будет.
it. Good luck with the children of Arkham.
Она нам
I'll be sure
никакой
your
инфы не
message
дала.
gets out.
We are not done. We had a deal.
You're right. You upheld your end.
Была Андрюш здесь.
I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
Короче, Бэтмен что-то наехал, да, на нее? Она испугалась, бедная. Может, не надо было на нее наезжать? Я не знаю. Короче. Фиг ее знает. О, Бэтмен прилетел. Везде темно и тихо, и пусто. Следов детей Архама нет. Нет. А здесь, ну, тут не только базар, здесь и боевка есть, и можно ходить персонажем, там, улики искать.
Thanks. Go and have a look around. There's a body here. Likely the work of the children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around, see what they've been up to.
Ну что, погнали. Вот мы с вами идем, сейчас будем осматривать трупы.
He's been dead for a while from the looks of it. One of the children of Arkham. Loyalty doesn't get you much with these people, does it?
Seems strange.
There's something else. He was shot dead center, twice. Executed.
It outlived his usefulness, I suppose.
Угу. Вон у него это. Вены у него эти.
Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only there's so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
А, нам тут надо связь с вами проводить. Ладно, давайте пойдем сюда. Тут какая-то карта.
They've been referencing the map. Whatever they're building must hinge on it somehow. This depot is pretty centrally located.
Тут еще какие-то штуки. Таймер. Взрыв будет, бомбу, что ли, какую-то делать?
A detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now?
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Ну, наверное, мы ее еще не встречали, Андрюш. Мы только пингвина встречали. А, ну и двухликий. А, и Селина была еще. О, вот он это, наверное.
These barrels match the shrapnel that I found at the docks.
Что тут еще есть у нас? Давай. Наверное, бочки, вот эту херню надо проводить.
Something spilled here. This is the drug they've been using. Refined. It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey.
Прикольно так красно светится у него.
This solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent.
Так, ну да. Я даже не знаю, с чем бочки. С этим связь сделать. Ну давайте с этим попробуем связь сделать. Сейчас посмотрим, что будет.
Looks like they ran out of the chemical they were mixing it with. What are they planning to do with this?
Не, ну так далеко же не может, да? А, вот эта фигня. Давай, Б-судья. Она, наверное, с картой как-то связана. Сейчас мы с вами метки поставим.
Mercy Street. But how are they planning to release it?
Вот теперь нам надо найти вот этот трупешник. Его с чем-то сопоставить, но я пока не понимаю, с чем. Ладно. Сейчас пойдем дальше. Да, Бэтмен, хватит там. Здесь, наверное, где-то... Ну, или гильзы, или что-то такое мы с вами найдем. Я надеюсь. Не? Ну, пойдемте. Может, она наверх пойдет? В смысле не пойдет наверх? Так, а мы же больше ничего здесь не нашли с вами. Ну, так возможно? Нет, так вряд ли.
I need to know what they're going to do with the drug. Exactly how they're planning on releasing it.
Что-то реально я запутался, я не понимаю. О, приветик. Давайте попробуем вот это соединить с этим.
The drug is being modified here. They're changing it.
Меняет его состав. Вот, ну это понятно, окей. Такое возможно? Да вряд ли. Нормально решили.
But what are they planning?
Ну-ка, это тоже не можем. Мы можем с вами попробовать вот так сделать. Но это вряд ли. А, нет, почему?
They've altered the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin.
Подождите, а мы ее оборвать не можем, эту связь? А, нет, не можем. Хорошо, как нам с этой картой что делать? Куда ее? Без понятия. Я чуть не врубаюсь. Умно, блин, и чего? Бочки с химикатами, а дальше-то что, как нам связь сделать? У меня потихонечку дела. У меня просто сегодня тяжелый день какой-то был. Чуть-чуть устала. Блин, ну что за хрень? Куда идти-то? А, все, поняла. Вот эта вагонетка связана, наверное, с картой. Что они на ней повезут. Химикаты. Все, я поняла.
Clearly the holding tank. It's empty. For now. Looks like some kind of sprinkler system.
Doubtful they're planning to put out fires.
Ну понятно, что они не будут с помощью нее тушить пожар.
Maximum coverage.
Вот, все, вот так должно быть.
The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station. The drug. The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it.
Они распылят этот наркотик.
It will affect hundreds of people at once. They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
We are prepared to contain something of that scale.
Ну слушай, да, мы две части, ну так прошли, ну те там. А сейчас вот этот решила Бэтмена этот пройти. Мне вообще Бэтмен нравится, прикольный чувак.
Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. cover.
Пиу, мы улетели. Кто вот в этой маске, мне интересен? Очень.
If I'd known you were gonna make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Just add it to the list of your mistakes. Must be why you didn't come through on your last assignment.
Вы видели, что она делает? Она с
We're
ними.
down to our last few barrels since Batman screwed up the transfer. We'll have to make do, I guess.
Что у него за костюм
you two,
такой?
Get these mixed, loaded onto the train.
This way. Their leader is here, with Catwoman.
Catwoman?
She's got more of that absorbing agent.
She must have a good reason for being there.
Doesn't sound like she's too happy to be here.
She might need your help.
We're done here, right?
Not yet.
No. There's no part 2 of this. I got what you wanted. I'm done.
You might as well come out, Batman. I know you're here.
No way. I did not bring him here. I honored our deal.
Oh, I know you.
Он ее уколоть хочет.
You're a loose end. Surrender. Unless you'd like to see firsthand what a critical dose looks like. She joined poor Esther Cobblepot. Death might be preferable.
I surrender. Take me instead, and let her go.
Oh, screw this. I'm not that sort of damsel.
Train's ready. Move out.
О, сейчас будем драться. Погнали. Ой, только бы не пропустить. Эй, отстань. Парень. Ты что творишь, а? Ой, блин, не туда нажала кнопку, сорян. У них так... О! Они так боятся. Я просто его скинул по красоте. А это кто, ниндзя, что ли? Ой, а почему мы отлетели с вами? Сейчас получишь по жопе. Хватит нас кидать. Напасть Готэм не пойдет, ты слишком много болтаешь. Ниндзя прям. Давай. Ну, Бэтмен, ты чё, блин? Это какой-то вообще идиот. Ой, давай, эту штуку. Давай, бери. Он маячки, что ли, поставил или что-то такое? Ну, может, это он и есть, я не знаю. Блин, мне интересно, кто за этой маской скрывается. Что это у него за... Я что-то таких не помню. Ой, нас жарят. Бедная мышка. О, как она Бетса поймала. Не сдохни. Ну уже, Бет. Бет.
Should have gone after.
Shut up. I'm gonna get you
Да он
somewhere
худой
safe.
для двуликого, вы чё?
Just stay with me.
О, привет, Дим, приветик. Блин, сюжет мне вообще нравится. О, квартира Селины. Но видите, Бэтмен не засомневался в ней.
Come on.
Нас просто зажарили. Какой-то палкой, блин, вообще. Не знаю, что тут будет. Посмотрим.
Stay here, okay? Just don't move.
Thank you, Selena.
Don't thank me yet.
Почему у нее висит такая картина в виде разбитого зеркала? Ну, это хорошо, Дима, только не говори, я не знаю, что будет.
You know that was stupid, right?
What?
Showing up at that train depot, taking on their leader alone. Repeat after me, Bruce. I am not invincible, and painkillers do not solve the problem. You weren't gonna take them down on your own. They would have killed you.
You're one to talk.
I never pick a fight I can't win. I don't think you're getting very far with a shoulder like this.
Oh, great.
You can stay here until morning. Feel like I owe you anyway. That's twice now. You just keep adding things to my list, don't you?
Selena.
I told you I don't like owing people. Probably best to lie low for now anyway. I don't want the children of Arkham finding this place. I had it handled, you know. With their leader. I had a plan. Really didn't need you swooping in and messing it up.
I was just trying to help you, Selena.
I didn't ask for your help.
Well, I didn't ask for yours either, but here we are.
Touché.
У него такой взгляд, да?
One last job to get the goons off my back. So much for that. Thanks again, Bats.
I'm sorry I messed things up for you back there.
I know. I'm used to it anyway. There's no such thing as a fresh start.
О, киса.
Oh, look who's back.
Hey, little one.
I don't think she likes you. Okay, she really doesn't like you.
I'm not sure I care much for her either.
Way to win her over. Cut it out.
Нифига кошак такой. Вредный. Почему нет выживания? Я же тебе говорю, хорроры я проходила. Сейчас не хочу в хорроры играть. Все, наигралась.
This really hasn't been your week, has it?
И что по твоим выживания, значит? Резик новый прошла, старые резиденты тоже прошла. Что мне их по 2 раза, что ли, проходить? Не могу игру проходить по 2 раза.
Every last one of them. Even the so-called good guys. There's always something just beneath the surface.
So what is it you're hiding, Selena?
All kinds of things. Come on, Bruce. Even you have your secrets. Those things you hide from the world and won't let anyone else see.
I don't have any secrets from you.
You know, I have heard that 1,000 times, but you might be the first to actually mean it. You're a good man, Bruce. But good men don't lie with thieves. I know what I am. No noble intentions. Just the thrill of breaking what they say can't be broken. Knowing there's no safe I can't crack. No fortress I can't infiltrate. Proving I can.
That's not all you are. I think that's just what you want people to believe.
You put a lot of faith in someone who doesn't deserve it. I've stolen from corrupt jerks like Hill, but I've taken plenty from good people, too. For what? Some shiny new toys and a crappy apartment on the edge of town? The high is nice, but it wears off. Then you look around and see nothing. So you get back out there. Try and chase that feeling down.
You're not alone, okay? I'm here for you.
Thanks, Bats.
Спасибо, Бэтс. Я же ее проходила. Мы там.
I was hoping for something more than that.
Ой, поцелуйки. Бэт с Селиной. Дальше 18 плюс. Андрюш, да, на канале у меня есть, мы проходили эту игру. Ребята, у меня там база, я просто ее чуть забросила сейчас.
Do I have to do all the work myself? Or are you gonna undo this for me?
Let me help you.
It's what you do best, isn't it?
Что-то Дима написал, вот его это.
Is it working?
Да, точно 18 плюс. Пипец. Киса такая сидит одинокой. О, Антош, приветик. Да, было вовремя. 18 плюс было. О, киска, видите, тоже к ним приперлась спать.
Hey there. I'm starving.
Well, I guess that means I'm making breakfast.
Wow. You even know how to work a toaster, rich kid?
I am offended.
Oh, too bad. I think there might be bagels in the fridge.
Сейчас пойдем завтрак готовить. А у нас, получается, Бэтс есть от этой, и, получается, волк среди нас. И все, больше же вроде ничего такого нету, да? Ну, там, ходящий я не считаю. А что надо сделать-то? То есть нам обязательно эта маска, нам по-другому нельзя, да?
Bruce?
Morning, Alfred.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened.
I am an adult, Alfred. You don't have to keep tabs on me 24/7.
Well, when your job involves fighting masked villains at 2 in the morning, then yes, I think I do. I always fear the day you don't come home, Bruce.
I know, Al.
Where are you, anyway?
I stayed at Selena's.
Мне кажется, она устарела. Ты имеешь в виду эта компания?
Certainly explains it.
I really like her.
I'm sorry, are you smiling?
You can't tell if I'm smiling.
I know you, sir. While you're there, this might be a good opportunity to learn more about Miss Kyle. After all, we really don't know anything about her. See what you can find lying around. If she's trustworthy, you may not have another chance.
I trust her, Alfred. That's all I need to know.
If you're sure.
Она очень крутая, ты думаешь, я буду смотреть? Мне кажется, она устарела. Жовка. Может, когда-нибудь пройду, посмотрим.
She doesn't share your love of organization.
Yes, well, I'll see you back at home, Bruce.
Ладно, пойдемте готовить. Что у нас тут? Локти мы не будем. Нам уже надо завтрак. А зачем на книжный? Нам надо, наверное, вообще в холодильник.
Vacation spots are just marks on her burglary checklist.
Давай открывай холодильник.
It looks all right to me. Nothing growing, at least.
Плавленый сыр. О, как раз. Что еще есть-то? Больше ничего в холодильнике нету, понятно. Киса.
Hey, breakfast. Can I come in?
I don't know idea.
Just for a minute. I really need to talk to you. If you want me to go, I'll go. I have to get this out. Bruce? What
Блин!
What are you doing here?
Вы промазали. Слушайте, а можно переиграть? Подожди, или все равно это... Ой, можно мне это переиграть? Я, наверное, пропустила же, мы не прожали. Давайте в главное меню. Сейчас попробуем вернуться. Выйти из спальни? Смысл выходить из спальни? Кошак, блин, подставил нас. Кошаки, блин. Давай, давай, Жовка, окей. А, все заново у нас. Наконец-то. Сейчас попробуем, чтобы они...
Hey there. I'm starving.
Well, I guess that means I'm making breakfast.
Wow. You even know how to work.
Давай, Жовка, спокойной ночи, хороших снов тебе.
I am offended.
Oh, too bad.
Слушайте, это у нас получается, мы только же 3-й эпизод проходим, у нас еще 4-е время. Ой,
Before you think about putting it in your mouth.
Bruce?
Morning, Alfred.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened.
I am an adult, Alfred. You don't have to keep tabs on me 24/7.
Well, when your job involves fighting masked villains at 2 in the morning, then yes, I think I do. I always fear the day you don't come home, Bruce.
I know, Al.
Where are you, anyway?
I stayed at Selena's last night.
Oh. Well, that certainly explains it.
I really like her.
I'm sorry, are you smiling?
You can't tell if I'm smiling.
I know you, sir. While you're there, this might be a good opportunity to learn more about Miss Kyle. After all, we really
Кайл,
don't
да,
know
да,
about her.
Miss Kyle.
See what you can find lying around.
I trust her, Alfred. That's all I need to know.
If you're sure, at the very least, you can find that grapple gun of yours.
Right. That might be harder than you'd think. She doesn't share your love of organization.
Yes, well, I'll see you back at home, Bruce.
Scarlet Pimpernel, Much Ado About Nothing, Petrarca.
Не все, потому что любят, но из-за этого не читаю.
What's this one? Oh, the Gita Govinda. That's academic.
Блин, а может быть надо было их взять, и мы бы спустились?
Her cat eats like a queen while she's eating junk.
Мы не можем ничего покормить.
She can afford to eat anywhere, and she still chooses Chinese takeout. That isn't even the good place. There you are. I hope she didn't break anything.
Блин, наверное, нам надо было это самое взять ее крюк. Могли бы спуститься, нас бы не заметили.
Nothing growing, at least. At least she's got the essentials.
Harvey.
Hey, I brought breakfast. Can I come in?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Just for a minute. I really need to talk to you. If you want me to go, I'll go. But I have... Bruce? What,
Seriously.
What are you doing here?
Have a seat, Harvey.
No! I don't need to sit down.
I just came by to check on Selena.
What, with your pants off?
Back off, Harvey.
Don't! Don't touch me! I thought I would come here and... So stupid! God, I should have known. I should have known that you would do this to me. None of it was real anyway. God, how could you ever think it was?
None of this is about you, Harvey.
So I'm just making this up?
Yes, you are. This had nothing to do with you.
He will not be able to protect you.
And I don't need him to. Just get out of here, Harvey.
What happens when the children of Arkham come for him? You think you won't get caught in the crossfire? You can't stop them. He can't.
I may go down for what my father did, but I won't take her down with me. She'll be fine.
Ah, funny. Thinking you have a choice. Thinking you can save the people around you. Thinking you could do what Harvey couldn't! I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on with you?
Up until now, Harvey has been weak. He's been afraid.
Oh my god.
This is the monster they all know that you are. Embrace it. No, no. Oh, God,
Давай, спасибо, что загнал удачу к тебе.
The freak!
Harvey. All right, now you've got 2 seconds.
Or what? Harvey won't be pushed around anymore. No, he's gonna make them pay. Everyone who thought they could hurt him and get away with it. Starting with you. Both of you!
You're gonna pick that up.
Oh, am I?
Yes, you are.
Harvey, you are our friend. We don't want to fight you.
And what if I do?
Jesus, Harvey.
Of course, gotta be fair about this. Can't play favorites. They both deserve it, one way or another. How about we flip for it?
Давай, спасибо большое. Тебе тоже спокойной ночи, сладких снов.
No, it really isn't. Selena, looks like you're first. Always getting in the middle of things.
Stay the hell away from me!
The call's already been made!
Harvey!
Bruce! No! I don't want to hurt you! This isn't... They turned their backs on you!
Harvey, put the knife down!
Selena!
He's gonna hurt someone! You know we can take him out. Have you lost your mind?
No!
Harvey! You need to calm down.
What are you doing?
No going back now.
Come on, Harvey, that's enough.
Офигеть.
Oh, God.
Господи, эти такие в трусах стоят.
Please. I don't want to be alone, Bruce. Please, not with him. I can't. Oh, God, I can't listen to him.
You're not alone. We're right here.
Okay? I am. My fault.
Harvey, don't.
Bruce, I don't think we can help him. Not on our own.
It's just me. It's just me.
Just let me talk to him.
You don't know what you're doing. He needs a professional.
Please.
All right.
It's okay, Bruce. I'll go. I don't deserve your help. Go off with your tail between your legs. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Harvey!
So much for this place. I'm not gonna stick around and wait for him to come back. Thought it would be a while before I had to move again. That's what I get for wishful thinking.
You don't need to be afraid of Harvey. You can handle him.
Yeah, 'cause I really want to stay here wondering when he'll show up. If he'll be armed, if I'll be ready. No thanks. Yeah, that means you too. We won't go far. Don't worry.
You should come stay with me.
I don't know.
There's plenty of space. Alfred could set up a guest room for you.
I'll think about it.
Great.
What was that about?
I'm supposed to announce my resignation at a press event today. Somehow try to appear happy that Oswald Cobblepot is taking my job.
Sounds like an opportunity.
How do you mean?
They screwed you out of your own company. You have all this information that could bring them down, and they're handing you a live mic. So use it. Don't be their puppet.
Maybe you're right. This could be my chance to expose Oswald for who he really is. Let Gotham know he's a part of the Children of Arkham.
Exactly. You better get going. I've got some packing to do.
The offer still stands.
Sounding better and better by the minute.
Ну что, у нас третий эпизод, получается, заканчивается или что? Сейчас посмотрим. А, нет, мы еще интервью должны дать. Еще четвертый эпизод будет.
I'm sorry about all this, Bruce. We've prepared a brief damage control statement to make this easier. After I introduce you, all you'll have to do is read what's on the teleprompter.
And then I can take it from there. Got my little coronation speech just waiting.
Thank you for being so cooperative about all this, Bruce. It really is for the best.
For everyone, really.
I know it's unfair to ask this of you, but please. Right now, your reputation, your entire legacy, depends on your cooperation. Get through today, and I can help you. I can convince the board to bring you back. It might not be CEO, but it will be something.
Of course, Regina. Whatever I can do to help.
That's good, Bruce. Trust us to sort this all out. Everything will be fine.
Already then, we are going to make quite a splash today, aren't we? I don't think I'm ever going to forget this day. Beautiful weather, corporate intrigue, a well-deserved comeuppance, a noble hero riding in to save the day.
Happy to be here too, Oz.
Really?
Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate you being such a professional. It's time. Bruce, I'm going to introduce you and then you're on. Please, stick to the teleprompter.
Ну, мы, наверное, все расскажем про него,
Good
они там
morning,
просто...
everyone, and thank you for being here. Wayne Enterprises has always taken its role in the community very seriously.
Isn't it funny? How everything I said to you in the park has come true. Me, taking everything that's yours. And that's not even a punchline. No, dear. Not even close. No one's gonna follow you around and take pictures now. It'd almost be sad if you weren't so bloody handsome.
The children of Arkham handed you this coup, Oswald. You didn't earn any of it.
Who cares? It never really matters how a king comes to sit on his throne, Bruce. The only thing that matters is that it's his bum warming the chair. This is just a first step towards making things right. Soon enough, it'll be Cobblepot Industries, Cobblepot Medical, and Cobblepot Tech on tops of buildings, and you, Waynes, will be what you should have been all along. A forgotten footnote. Cobblepot will come to mean the future of Gotham. And Wayne will be a story no one wants to hear.
What the Waynes built would not have been possible without the Cobblepots, Oswald. I suppose you deserve it as much as I do.
Bloody right I do. Glad you're coming around to my way of thinking. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did some digging, and you know how old Hill admitted he had your mom and dad killed? I found out why he did it. Oh yeah, and I'll tell you the story, but only if you say, pretty please. It's quite the page turner. I'm sure you're just dying to hear it.
I don't need to know why. Hill had them killed. That's all that matters.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that. But suit yourself. Now you'll never know what part your mum played in it.
And now, Bruce Wayne would like to say a few words.
Remember, enjoy yourself, Bruce. After all, you never know how much time you really have left.
Ladies and gentlemen, in light of recent
Давай,
allegations
давай,
against my
зомби,
family, I have
давай,
decided
удачной
to
закладочки.
voluntarily
Я не знаю,
step
прочитаем
down
то,
as
что Регина
CEO
попросила,
of
пускай
Wayne
будет там.
Enterprises. I know what my father did. I know how much he hurt you, but I am nothing like him. His actions are his own.
Stop trying to save face.
I worry for the future of Wayne Enterprises. The decisions made in the next few days will be critical in shaping what that future will be.
Careful, Bruce.
My replacement, Oswald Cobblepot, is a member of the Children of Arkham. They control his every move.
Security!
Step back, Mr. Wayne.
That was quite a show you put on, Bruce.
My apologies, folks. Please forgive me, Mr. Wayne. Everyone. I, for one, completely understand his behavior today.
Nice statement. The press seemed to eat it up. I rather enjoyed it myself. Not that it'll change anything.
We can talk about it later.
Later? No. This needs to happen right now.
It's not an easy thing, seeing something you've come to have as part of your identity.
Dropped your pen?
Your very self
That's not...
being taken over by another. I should know. I'm sure some of you remember the formal beauty of
You feel that?
Park. Now
That's the drug taking hold of you.
and forgotten.
Don't fight it.
To the
You-
terrible things that have happened.
You're with the children of Arkham.
All recently learned
No,
the dark secret
I am the children of
something that has
Arkham.
affected so many.
I think it's time you knew my real name. I am. And you already know the Penguin. Look at him up there, taking everything that should belong to you. Mocking you, the smug, insignificant bastard. He thinks he can get away with it, because none of them know who he really is. They wouldn't believe you if you told them.
And if we could just get one more round of applause for our friend, the man of the hour, Bruce Wayne. Ouch, someone's a little touchy, it seems.
It would be so easy to get rid of him. Who else will deliver justice?
Блин, а мы же его держали. О, офигеть, вот этот эпизод. Помогли. Не ударили. Ну, многие, да, кстати, попросили. У всех был роман с Линой. Слушайте, ну у нас с вами нормально такие показатели. По третьему эпизоду мы сделали как большинство игроков. Ой, сейчас будет у нас 4-й эпизод с вами. Давайте посмотрим, что у нас будет в 4-м.
After his shocking and atrocious display of violence towards Oswald Cobblepot and members of the press, Bruce Wayne has demonstrated a clear lack of mental stability. That is why, regrettably, I made the decision to have my old friend hospitalized in Arkham Asylum. Batman,
О, у
the
нас
children of
лечебница.
Arkham, the Penguin. Doesn't Gotham already have enough deranged criminals terrorizing its streets? I believe that Gotham's citizens deserve to be safe, that they deserve to be protected. Even if that means I have to do it myself.
With the children of Arkham out in full force, we need him now more than ever. Where is Batman?
Офигеть, вообще нас подстали по-крупному. Ой, попа. Ну-ка, а что у нас еще есть? Вот это. Угу. Эпизод 4, да, давайте. Страж Готэма. И потом у нас остается последний эпизод, это 5-й.
Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me?
I haven't actually seen it yet. They've had me wrapped up
Давайте пропустим. А, нет, нельзя
this whole
пропустить.
time. Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad.
Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face.
Если бы даже мы прочитали, нас бы все равно укололи.
Oswald Cobblepot.
You're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of R&D, and let me know if anything comes up.
You're a good man, Bruce.
Please, Selena, I have to tell you how I... Bruce?
You should come stay with me.
I'll think about it.
Dropped your pen.
That's not...
I think it's time you knew my real name. I am Lady Arkham.
You have to face the truth sometime.
Retribution, Bruce.
Блин, пипец, неужели реально мы его избили?
This place.
Get out. Breakfast.
Okay, I'm up.
For Christ's sake, put some clothes on. Doctor's making the rounds soon.
Doctor? What doctor?
Надеть, ну давайте оденем.
Arkham Asylum. This can't be happening. Is that my blood? God, I hope it's mine. Looks like someone was angry. Lovely.
Better be decent.
You settled? Good. Anything you need? Water, piss, rat poison? I've been asked for rope before. Not really allowed to give it out.
You can tell me why I'm in Arkham Asylum for a start.
What, rich boy doesn't remember? Oswald Cobblepot? You beat him to a bloody pulp. Nearly killed him. Landed you here. Any of this ringing a bell? Might as well get comfortable. This is your home now. Time to meet your neighbors. As you were.
You look just like him. Your father ever tell you about me? How he sent me here? Left me to rot in this goddamn hellhole? Somebody's gotta pay for that. I hope to God there is a hell. I want your daddy to see what I do to you.
I am so sick of everyone blaming me for what my father did. I'm not him. Hurting me does nothing.
Maybe not, but you're the next best thing, Wayne.
Офигеть.
The welcoming committee has really gone downhill around here, hasn't it? What the? Rude! Churlish! Not nice! How do you like it? You are pathetic!
О, это Джокер, охренеть.
Buddy? Oh, buddy. Are you okay? You don't look so grand. More like the opposite.
Thank you. I appreciate the help.
You're welcome. If we don't look out for each other, who will, right?
What is going on in here?
It's like I told you, Doctor. These creeps were attacking the new guy.
Well, who did that? Was it you?
Of course not. It was mostly over by the time I got in. The new guy's tougher than he looks. Right, buddy?
Bruce, is that really what happened?
Go on, tell her.
Yeah, that's what happened.
We have a very strict no fighting policy here in Arkham. If you can't obey that rule, you're going to find yourself in hot water fast.
The orderly that was here before took money from these men and let them into my room. He gave them a taser.
I knew that you coming to Arkham could cause some excitement, but I didn't expect it to happen so fast. I'll do my best to keep you safe, but I need you to be careful.
Us nice guys gotta stick together. Am I right?
Thank you. I appreciate the effort.
I'm glad you're so understanding after what just happened. Good thing help wasn't far away.
Hey, I'm just looking out for the new guy.
I'm Dr. Joan Leland, by the way, head of psychiatry. I'll be overseeing your case personally. We'll get you transferred to a new room, Bruce. One that doesn't have your blood all over it. For now, follow me.
I'm sorry, I don't think I ever got your name.
Me?
He's never given his name out to anybody.
What?
We just call him John Doe.
Bingo.
Нифига такой Джокер, страшилка.
John is one of our most improved patients. He's been with us for quite some time. I'm sure he'd be willing to show you around. Right, John?
Oh, yeah. I'll show him the whole 9 yards.
I think it would be best if you stayed by his side for now.
There's not enough black tiles, you hear me? There's too many white tiles!
Офигеть, теперь мы в лечебнице, вот жопа.
You know, Doc, our last session was so enlightening.
That's good to hear. Your next evaluation is in a few weeks. I'm glad you're starting to understand yourself.
Интересно, мы долго здесь будем в лечебнице?
Every day, doctor.
Наш для чего-то, да, этот крестик дали?
I can't taste anything! I want to taste!
Gotta be more careful, Bruce. Some of these guys bite. You remember the first time you let me into the rec room, Dr. Leland?
How could I forget?
You had to teach me how to play checkers.
Yes, well, betting patients to swallow game pieces isn't really how that's supposed to be played.
Ну, все время ржет.
No, you need to let me go. I have to warn the president. They're trying to kill me.
You don't know the president.
They don't like it when you try to use the phone.
That's because phones are for staff use only. No exceptions.
Then stop that guy from trying. Such persistence.
Wrong number, dumbass.
Stop! I'll come by to check on you two later.
Don't worry about us, Dr. Leland. I'm gonna take good care of him.
Пипец, ну и Джокер страшилка. Эпизод 4. Можем отсюда сбежать?
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Believe it or not, some of these people are crazy. But everyone's friendly, mostly. I'd watch yourself around those two. Not a big fan of strangers. Just a little bit, you know, prone to outbursts of violence.
What did they do?
This is Arkham, bro! Use that sick little imagination of yours. Murder, mayhem, carnage, the usual. Let's see. On the couch, that's St. Louis. Ooh, his favorite show's on. Never misses it. All right, friendo. Commercial break. Get up! Where is the remote? One of the orderlies must have taken it. Never fear, though. I'll go ask Leland. She likes me. Ooh, I almost forgot. Here.
What is this?
Нам что-то дал, я только не поняла, что, ну ладно.
Not the right key for this.
А как этого Билли поймать? Я что-то не понимаю, подождите.
You got a bad case of the mind knives. I can tell. I can tell. Just shove off, all right? No mind knives for me. I already got my shots.
If that's the way the cookie crumbles.
А чего нам дали? Давайте посмотрим сундук. Блин, ну точно не от ворот же ключ, да, как думаете?
Doesn't work there.
О, этот тут.
Batman really did a number on this guy. Just let him be. Hey there, buddy boy. You missed me? I missed you.
However, the threat remains. The children of Arkham are still out there, and I will not rest until these streets are safe and firmly under my control.
Never anything good on, is there?
Your key, it didn't work.
Of course not. That's not how you get out of here.
My enforcement squad has already seen great success. They stopped a massive attack being organized out of a local SkyTrain depot.
Politicians usually bore me to tears, but this one has become a lot more interesting lately.
In my Gotham, no one's above the law, including Bruce Wayne. After his vicious attack on Oswald Cobblepot, I had Mr. Wayne committed to Arkham Asylum, where I hope he'll receive the treatment he so desperately needs.
Double-crossing, two-faced. I thought you and the mayor were friends. I mean, you were supporting his campaign. I saw all sorts of photos of the two of you together.
Harvey was my friend. I can't believe he's the one who put me here.
Sounds like you need better friends. Slim pickings around here, though. I've looked.
In which Mayor Dent announced the creation of a special enforcement squad under his direct command to combat an imminent threat from the children of Arkham.
Rest assured, we will find these terrorists, their stockpile of drugs, and their leader, this Lady Arkham, before they can strike again.
Now, this is good television. Mayor on a rampage versus freaky drug terrorist.
I'm gonna find your drugs.
I'm going to expose your corruption.
Lady Arkham is dangerous. Way more dangerous than you think.
Oh, I know a bit about Lady Arkham. Let me tell you.
Tragically, there's still no sign of Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale after her mysterious disappearance earlier this week.
Very tricky, Vicky. I think we both know she's quite the lady, right, Bruce?
Wait, you know that Vicky is...
Офигеть.
Tell me what you know.
You want to find Vicky and her drugs, huh? Get your revenge just like you got your revenge on Cobblepot? Publicly and dramatically. Something entertaining for these newscasters to talk about.
Вот, ну пускай так
Well,
будет.
that all depends on you. If your information is good, we'll see.
I knew I liked you. I've been watching you for a while now, Bruce, and I can tell there's something darker in you. When you attacked Oswald, I could tell you enjoyed it. If those cops hadn't dragged you off of him, that Cobblepot punk would be dead.
That wasn't me. It was just pumped full of her drugs.
Those just amplify what you're already feeling, what's already inside. Don't be ashamed. It's in your blood. I see a lot of your father in you. She probably does too. It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
What?
You didn't know that? The Arkhams did not approve of what your dad and his partners were doing. They were gonna blow the whistle on the whole thing, so your dad, well, pop, pop. Her parents murdered, leaving her with an unquenchable thirst for vengeance. Surely you can relate.
А, Джокер все знает.
Tragedy can drive people to do some pretty dark stuff.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Tragedy can be a powerful motivation.
I knew it. I knew it. Very good instincts on this sort of thing. You and Vicky are both dark souls, and now you're heading on a collision course towards each other. That's gotta be fantastic. You see, I know what you really are. And that's why I really want to tell you where Vicky's moved her drugs, but you're not gonna do anything while you're stuck in here. So, I vote we get you out. How hard can it be? You're Bruce Wayne. The Waynes always get what they want. All it would take is a phone call.
Well, sure, but there's no phone. I can...
Assume I can take care of that. But it's gonna come at a price. When I get out of here, you're gonna owe me a favor, okay? Just one. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet. But what's one favor between friends?
Какую услугу мы должны ему
Sure.
оказать?
One favor, that seems fair.
Excellent. We'll have loads of fun. You'll see. All right, tell you what. I'm gonna make a distraction to get the guards away from that gate. The rest is up to you. You make that phone call, and I promise I'll tell you how to find those missing.
А куда нам по телефону звонить-то? Кто нас вытащит
Hey,
отсюда?
Zaz! Hello, Zaz.
А, это ЗАС, да, такой
What the hell
маньяк,
do
я
you
помню,
want?
в Бэтсе был.
settle a bet. What happens if you make a tally mark before you kill someone?
What are you talking about? No! No, I don't match anymore. Oh god, I don't match!
You can fix that right now.
Skin feels like it's itching. Burning! Need to get rid of it! Stop! Someone get me a sedative!
Нифига себе.
Run! Call security!
Выйти, используя свои связи, заплатить за выход из Архама.
Hello? Alfred. It's you, sir. It's so good to hear your voice. I've been trying to contact you, but they wouldn't let me through. They told me you'd lost your mind.
Contact my lawyers. You'll need to post bail, but that shouldn't be a problem. You have got to get me out of here.
I'll see what I can do.
I have to go.
Oh, Bruce, I have not had this much fun in ages.
Let me tell you how to find Vicky's stash of missing drugs.
Ну, мы решили адвокатов нанять так, чтобы нас вытащили. Не сбегать.
Quickly, come on.
Good luck on the outside, Bruce.
I just know you're gonna put on quite a show.
Ну, даже если бы мы остановили бы, наверное, драку, мы бы не успели позвонить. Дом скорби.
Pretty grisly scene in there. Multiple stabbings. One of the orderlies had a finger bitten off.
Doctor, I swear to you, I was not involved in any of this.
We're going to look into it further before I feel comfortable making a decision one way or the other. One moment. Yeah. Seems you have a visitor.
Alfred. Ah, Bruce. Thank heavens you're all right. You see, everything is in order. He is to be released into my care.
You may have the money to make this go away, but this is going to hurt you in the long run. What happened with those men in your room? The riot with Zaz? You clearly need help, Bruce. He needs extensive evaluation, treatment.
I think I'll get a second opinion.
Yeah. I'm sure you can afford the one you like.
Let's go, Alfred.
Мы еще ему услугу должны.
See you on the outside, Bruce.
I can't wait.
What's that about?
Блин, может, мы неправильно сделали? Ну, а как нам по-другому? Если мы бы ему отказали. Может, нас бы потом бы вытащили, конечно, хрен его знает.
Well, I just can't believe that Lady Arkham was actually Vicky Vale this entire time.
And all the while she was working with Cobblepot to try and bring me down.
It's a good thing the family lawyers were able to get you out so quickly.
No kidding. Batman's got some work to do.
Even during Batman's brief hiatus, Gotham has become that much more dangerous. And the public opinion on Bruce Wayne... well, it certainly hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah, well, that's why it's Batman's turn now.
True, I suppose public opinion doesn't affect him much. Though, if the people protesting to have you thrown back in Arkham get their way, that could put a damper on things.
Hello, Harvey.
You should have stayed in the asylum where I put you.
What do you want, Harvey?
The streets of Gotham are a dangerous place for someone like you right now. Well, you'll figure that out. Eventually. But by then it'll be too late.
I'll be fine, Harvey. I can handle myself.
I don't think you understand the danger you're in. Maybe you haven't heard, but the children of Arkham have gone underground. Obviously plotting some sort of attack, and people are scared, panicking. I needed to show them that my resolve hasn't weakened, that Gotham is still strong. So I gave them an enemy. You and your family's filthy corruption. The last thing I need is you traipsing around Gotham.
Harvey, how about we just agree to go our separate ways, all right?
You think you can just walk away from me? Just like that, after everything you've done? Can't let you keep running around scot-free, Bruce. It's the will of the people.
You can spare me your will of the people crap, Harvey. I know this is personal.
You knew I was interested in Selina. What you did was a low blow, Bruce. A real man wouldn't have done that. A friend wouldn't have done that.
She doesn't belong to you, Harvey. She can see whoever she wants.
Do not lecture me about Selina. Bruce? Bruce!
We're done talking.
Ну ладно, мы ответили, что да, она ему не принадлежит. Даже ниже пояса.
Well, well, well. Bruce Wayne. You really must have done something to piss the mayor off so much, hmm? Maybe I'll get a bonus for this. Open the trunk. We're searching the car. If we find anything tying you to the children of Arkham, including drugs, weapons, or any other suspicious materials, you will be taken into custody.
I know my goddamn rights, and you better have a warrant to back that up.
Don't need one. Mayor Dent gave his enforcers full search and seizure rights.
Come on, what's the damn holdup?
Get back to your car.
Of course. Should have known. Go back to Arkham, you damn maniac!
The hell?
Careful, or you'll be the next Cobblepot.
Showing your face in public like this?
I am tired, I am hungry, I haven't showered in 3 days! I want to go home, and if you don't get the hell out of my way, I swear to God, I will have this car run you over, and then back up again, just to make sure it did the job!
Bruce.
Shut up, Alfred, I can handle this!
Someone else heard that, right? This psycho just threatened me!
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing!
They should lock you up!
Oh, God, Alfred, I'm sorry. I don't...
You'll be fine. We just need to get out of this mess.
Nowhere to run, dirtbag! Next one won't be a warning shot!
All right, now the way I see it, there are two ways we can do this, Bruce Wayne. Either I let these people at you and see how you handle mob justice, or you could make a little donation to me and my boys to help us stay well-funded, hmm? And well-armed? What do you say?
They've got us blocked in. I can't back up. This is turning ugly, sir. What would you like to do?
Hey, the mayor's gonna hear about this, and it ain't gonna make him happy.
Hey, he's the problem, not us!
Ram the barricade!
This isn't the Batmobile.
Just do it, Alfred!
Hey!
Ну да, взятку-то зачем давать? Брюс Уэйн не дает же взятки. А ее нет, она куда-то делась, типа.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Bruce, Harvey's clearly lost it. All over the news yelling about how you need to be brought to justice, throwing whoever he wants in jail. Not really interested in seeing what he has planned for me. I was supposed to be here laying low. Does this look like laying low to you?
You don't need to worry about Harvey. I'll protect you from him.
Don't write checks you can't cash. Don't you get it, Bruce? Harvey catching you in my apartment drove him completely around the bend.
So you're saying you think his breakdown is our fault?
Yeah? Don't get me wrong, Bruce. The night was a lot of fun, but not worth dying for. He's dangerous. You understand, don't you?
Okay, don't you think you're being just a little overdramatic? Harvey wouldn't kill you.
No? Look what he's done to you. And you're the type of person who shows up in headlines. He could have me killed and no one would ever know.
So where are you gonna go?
I got some other business I need to take care of.
What other business?
Look at yourself, Bruce. You're in no shape to take on Harvey. Or the children of Arkham, for that matter. Of course.
Так, ребят, секунду, сейчас подойду. Так, что у нас там? Сейчас посмотрим. Блин, еще долго.
See you around. Good luck with all of this.
Блин, а почему она его не поцеловала, Селина? Интересно. Ой.
I'm fine, okay? I just need to get to the computer.
You're exhausted. And the influence of Lady Arkham's drug may still be affecting you.
Harvey is turning Gotham into a police state. Oswald has stolen my company, and we need to find Vicky and the children of Arkham before they strike again. I can't just ignore it.
You're in no condition to work. You absolutely must get some rest.
Then help me. Feels like the whole damn cave is coming down around me.
Of course I'll help. Let's start by addressing the problem at hand.
You're right. You're right. Let's just focus on getting my head clear first. Bring up everything we know about Vicky Vale's drug.
Yes, of course.
If I can isolate the presence of the drug, I should be able to synthesize an antidote.
Так.
Start a DNA scan.
Где наркотик?
Compare it to my DNA on file in the back computer.
I'll make the preparations.
Молекула наркотика.
This is the refined sample of the drug taken from Officer Montoya after she killed Falcone.
Так, а теперь образец, наверное, ДНК.
Here's my DNA before the incident. It seems that the drug attaches itself to specific proteins in the genome structure. If we can modify the drug's molecular structure, we should be able to create a counteragent.
Once you've figured this out, we'll have a working antidote. We can cure others affected by the drug.
No. I wish that were possible.
Ой, что нам? Создайте противоядие, сопоставьте последовательность молекул наркотика ключевым изображением.
Sample and decode the genome structure for each and every person to make them an antidote.
We don't have the time or resources for that.
That's why we were lucky to have mine on file already.
Так, это у нас так и есть, окей, да? А, нет, или она чуть другая. О, вот такая она у нас, да, получается? Это вот так вот. Все. Что верни эту в положение. О, все.
That should do it. This needs to be injected directly into the vein to work.
I don't imagine it'll be much fun.
Ой, прикольно, мы один дот сделали.
Hopefully that does the trick.
It'll work, Alfred. I feel better already.
So, what are we going to do now?
First things first, I need to know what Vicky, Lady Arkham, has been up to while I've been away. Search for all children of Arkham recent activity. The press is reporting that Vicky Vale is missing.
Yes, and obviously the police have yet to find a body. That woman, trying to get the scoop on you, pretending to care. She betrayed you.
I wish things had been different. Maybe I could have gotten through to her.
You always try your best, Bruce. She had her own agenda from the start.
She was playing me the entire time. breaking me down. She wanted me in Arkham. She wanted me to feel what my father had done to all those people.
Bruce.
There were bigger plans than me, Alfred. Batman stopped her at the Skyrail station, and I can't believe that she isn't finding another way to use the drugs.
Well, if that's true, she may be more dangerous than ever.
I know.
Я знаю, встретил ее, когда в Археме получил зацепку,
Met
как
someone
найти
in
ее.
Arkham who gave me a tip on how to find
А,
her.
кое-кого в Археме мы встретили.
Do you really think you can trust someone in Arkham Asylum? Offense intended toward your
Он
recent
это лучший
time there,
зацеп,
of
который у нас
course.
есть. Я не доверяю, но он не лжет.
He knew that Vicky Vale was Lady Arkham. No one else has that information.
I suppose that's not something we can ignore, trustworthy or not.
He told me that if I want to know what she's planning, then I should visit her parents' house.
If the Vales still live in Gotham, they should be easy enough to locate.
Got it.
Bruce.
Yeah?
If you do find Miss Vale, please, be careful.
Все, Бэтмен погнал на охоту. Готэм Хейтс. В Готэме такие дома есть. Короче, мы с психушки бежали. Вот, теперь мы будем за Бэтса играть.
I'm inside the Vale house.
Пройдите вглубь дома, чтобы получить лучший обзор. Окей.
Alfred, the Vales are dead. One body confirmed, but there is a lot of blood. Alert Gordon.
Will do.
I don't know how this is connected to the drugs yet. Whatever they knew about it, Vicky made sure they kept quiet.
Охренеть, там глаз нету. Изучить улики на месте преступления.
Seems she
Шприц.
hasn't
Похоже,
given up her
она
old tricks.
не изменяет
Is
своим
this the same drug?
привычкам.
Yes,
Мгм.
but this is several times stronger than the dosage I received.
Maybe she's escalating.
This seems personal. There's an injection wound on her neck. Same kind Montoya and I both received, but this one's much worse. Her eyes are gone.
У нее нет глаз, их
Stabbed
вырезали.
That's disturbing.
Пипец, ужас. Вот это, конечно, жопа. Но связь вот с этим, что ее вкололи.
Same device, same drug. This confirms that Lady Arkham is the murderer.
Только что сделали с глазами ее, кто их вырвал-то?
Recent family photo.
Vicky's not in it. It shows the Vales with another child in front of an industrial office. There's a logo on the building. Large amounts of blood spatter across the walls. It's not steady like arterial spray. Someone was swinging wildly. Wait, there's a slight indentation where something bloody struck the wall with force.
Something thrown.
Nothing I can see.
Бэтмен, ищи, может, что-то найдешь, что бросили.
I found a lock of hair.
Anything unique about it?
It was cut at a downward angle, probably with some force based on how clean the slice is.
Нет, не подходит точно. Разорвать связь. Нож. Вот, кстати, нож и волосы, наверное, что-то.
It's clean. This wasn't used as a murder weapon.
Then why was it lying on the floor?
Потому что это, наверное, у нас вот так связь получается вот с этим. С клоком волос кто-то обрезал.
It appears Mrs. Vale attempted to fight back with this knife, but only managed to slice through the attacker's hair.
А почему здесь ничего нету?
This must be Vicky shortly after she was adopted. It's a letter from Gotham Social Services about a monthly stipend for foster parents.
Vicky's a bit old for that, isn't she?
It's not for Vicky. They have a boy.
Так, окей. Что может быть здесь? А здесь больше ничего нету. А с чем же нам эту фотографию? Давайте, может быть, здесь еще что-нибудь есть. То бишь мы связь не можем оборвать, которая, да, у нас?
Alfred found Mr. Vale.
Alive.
Охренеть, она вообще всех убила, больная.
He's gone.
Леди Архам.
10 hours at least, judging by the state of his soft tissues. Looks like a company logo. The belt buckle is covered in blood. Before he was hung with the belt, Mr. Vale was beaten with it. The logos match. Mr.
Ну, это мы фото сделали, а ремень-то с чем может быть?
Yes, he's got a sizable warehouse in the industrial district and a fleet of delivery trucks.
And now Vicky's got it.
Значит, мы что-то с вами не нашли. Без понятия. Он на второй этаж не может пойти? Круто. Только не говорит, что мы сейчас здесь застрянем. Я ничего не вижу здесь больше. Вот, все, ремень. Это, вот что это было. Все понятно. Ремень, бляшка. След от ремня на стенке.
The indentation matches the shape of the belt buckle. It must have impacted with the wall during the attack.
What exactly happened in that house?
I think I know. After we stopped her at the rail station, Vicky needed a place to hide her supply of drugs. Her father's trucks and warehouse offered the perfect cover. To do that, she needed them out of the way. With Vicky Vale fully assuming her new identity of Lady Arkham, seems like she didn't need the Vales around to support her old one. Vicky showed up to attack her adopted parents, but only the mother was there at first. Miss Vale fought back and was able to slice off part of Vicky's hair. Vicky then subdued her with the same drug she used on me, but a much, much larger dose. Nearly lethal. She then removed the mother's eyes, indicating a deeply personal motivation. This was obviously some sort of vendetta. Sometime during this, Mr. Vale entered. Vicky attacked him with his own belt, striking with the buckle until he was unconscious and bleeding out.
Нифига, одна девушка
Finally, she dragged him to
расправилась
the closet and hung him with the
взрослым
belt.
мужиком.
The blood loss got him way before the hanging did.
That's horrific. She never acted out in such a violent way before. Why would she?
Alfred, I think someone's still in the house. Going to look for a heat signature. If anyone else is here, I'll find them. Clear. Nothing here. There's someone here, under the stairs, alive.
Мой мальчик.
It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you.
Sir, is everything all right?
It's a kid, Alfred. The boy from the photo.
Is he all right?
Aside from the shock and a few bruises, he seems okay. He might be able to tell me more about what happened.
Possibly. But if that's the road you go down, please do it with caution.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. I'm sorry I scared you. It's going to be okay.
Yeah?
I need you to tell me if you saw or heard anything. This is important.
I heard someone say something. Something about drugs, fighting the police. I don't know who. I don't know who because I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything because they're hidden here. Please don't send me to punishment.
Calm down. See, that does help me. Thank you.
Get down!
Well, hello, Batman. What a pleasure to see you.
Penguin.
Let me guess, you're trying to figure out our next move. Figure out where the drugs are. Did I get it? Am I close? Pathetic. I've got these little back traps all over the city, but I should have known a good double murder would be what brought you out to the open. Ah!
Блин.
The hell? Nice work, kid.
They're dead.
It'll be better if you don't look.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
they weren't always nice, but they gave me a place to live.
I promise. I won't stop until I catch the person that did this.
Ай, да уж.
You're the kid who saved Batman. And no matter what happens, no matter where you go, that will always be true. And I will always owe you one.
Всегда буду перед тобой в долгу. Так, надо сваливать Бэтсу.
Batman.
Oh my god.
He was the only survivor.
Come on. Let's get you out of here.
He saved me.
Он меня спас. Ну ладно, нам за это зачтется.
Jesus. Was this the children of Arkham? Again? Why would they attack a family like the Vales?
Because their daughter, Vicky, is Lady Arkham. She killed her own parents so she could use their company warehouse to stockpile the rest of her drugs.
Vicky? Vicky Vale, the reporter? And so, who was the boy then?
That boy was the Vale's
Мальчик был
adopted
приемным
son.
сыном Лайла. Судя по
According to the
бумагам,
papers I
что я
found,
нашел, они
they were
получили
receiving
довольно
a pretty
приличное
significant
пособие.
stipend. He says he heard something about
Говорит,
drugs
слышал, что
and
насчет
attacking the police.
наркотиков и нападения на
Can't
полицию.
confirm anything,
Тоже сказать не
but it
могу,
sounds like the children of
похоже,
Arkham might be
полиция
plotting something with those drugs against your people.
Thanks for the heads up.
The warehouse is Vale Oil
Сказал,
and Heating.
принадлежит этой описанной
You should
компании
secure it as
Вейла.
soon as
Сказал,
possible.
захватите его.
I'll get on it right away. What about you?
I've got something I need to look into.
Lieutenant, what's going on here?
Securing the crime scene, Commissioner.
Not anymore, you're not. I'm taking over this investigation. I can't risk you allowing Batman to contaminate our crime scene again.
Нифига такой Бэтс. Ответил плечом к плечу.
And so your bat stunner just didn't work?
Бэт-глушитель не сработал у нас. Да-да-да, ребята.
No accident. Alfred, get Lucius on the line for me, please.
Of course.
Let's get a closer look at you. No damage on the microfiber. Adhesion regulation reads normal. Electricity conductor, everything looks functional. It should have worked. EMP functionality is all in the green. This doesn't make any sense. This is strange. This microchip is emitting a low bandwidth receiving signal, but it shouldn't be.
Like the ones you shut down in the GCPD?
Something like that. But Lucius had his eyes on the Wayne tag that the children of Arkham breached. This is something different.
Bruce, I have Lucius on screen now.
Good evening, Bruce. How can I help?
I need you to see something. Sending you schematics.
God, someone's found a way to get past my security upgrades.
Not just someone. Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, I am so sorry. I should have caught this, but he snuck right under my nose. Oh, what a mess. That sleaze Cobblepot at the heart of it all.
Don't waste time beating yourself up about it, Lucius. Let's just focus on fixing it.
Right, right. Looks to me like he's introduced some sort of bug into your network.
That's how he's making my equipment malfunction?
For now. But if he keeps it up, he could completely take control of your tech.
My lord, that would be catastrophic.
Is there anything you can do?
I can try to work on your firewalls. But if I do anything too drastic, he'll know we're onto him.
Cobblepot doesn't know we're onto him. We can't risk losing the element of surprise. I say you do what you need to do, as stealthily as possible.
Good plan. I'll get on it right away.
Thanks, Lucius.
Bruce, you're going to want to see this.
Excuse us, Lucius.
Of course. Reports of Children of Arkham activity are down. But these efforts do not come cheap. That's why I am formally seizing the Wayne estate, so the corrupt wealth of Gotham's elite can go to the better purpose of protecting Gotham's common man. Mr. Wayne has 24 hours to evacuate his property and turn it over to the city, or he will be removed.
You can't let that egomaniac throw us out on the street.
I have to talk to him.
After what happened at the debate, Harvey probably isn't the biggest fan of Batman. On the other hand, perhaps Bruce Wayne can appeal to him on a more personal level.
Harvey's behavior is unpredictable, random. Who knows how he will react either way?
This is Bruce's problem, not Batman's. I'll take care of it.
I believe in you, Bruce. I know you can get through to him.
Я не знаю, как Бэтмен отправиться. Или как Брюс. Ну ладно, пускай Брюс. Мы же и так дохера для Харви сделали.
I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Why did I do that? Don't screw this up, Harvey.
Harvey, we need to talk.
If you've come to save your home, you're wasting your time. My mind is made up.
I have always supported you. You were my friend.
Tell me, Bruce, were you thinking about our friendship when you were screwing Selina?
Look, I know you're still pissed off at me about sleeping with Selina. I get it. But this has to stop. Now.
Gotham deserves a mayor that can focus on cleaning up this city. That's why I'm taking your money, your home, everything. It's time that you started paying your debt to Gotham. For the value of your estate, it could be used to do a lot of good.
It's not my debt to pay. What my parents did was not my fault.
Nobody cares. The deal is done. A strong leader doesn't back down. When they see an enemy, they crush them without hesitation. I made a promise to the city that I would make it better.
Well, I'm not giving up on you. Not yet. I still want to believe in Harvey Dent.
Oh, you will. Everyone will, after they see what I've done to the children of Arkham.
What do you mean?
Ready to go. Do it.
What the hell did you do?
Are Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed?
That blast was way bigger than you said! We must have taken out a whole city block with it! Hey, man, we lost a bunch of our own guys! The apartment next door! Oh, Jesus Christ!
We stopped the children of Arkham. That's all that matters. That's what a leader does.
Hey, how quickly can we get a fire truck here?
Does a leader kill innocent people? You're a murderer now.
Their deaths are unfortunate. But think about everyone the children of Arkham could have hurt with those drugs. That feels like an acceptable price to pay. I couldn't just destroy the drugs. I had to make a statement. I needed the children of Arkham and any other potential enemies waiting in the shadows to know what I'm capable of. That I'll do anything to protect my city. That I am the guardian of Gotham.
After what you've done tonight, everyone in Gotham is going to see who they really elected mayor. And when that happens, they will turn against you.
On the contrary, Bruce, this is what Gotham wanted. Oh, I can see tomorrow's headlines already. Hero Mayor saves citizens from Children of Arkham terror plot. Meanwhile, somewhere in the back they'll stick the article about Bruce Wayne's tragic suicide.
What the hell are you talking about?
All the shame you've suffered was just too much for you to bear. Your family's history, getting forced out of your company, losing all your money. No one will question finding you dead in Crime Alley so soon after you got out of Arkham. Tragic, but unsurprising. Maybe even dear old Alfred will shed a tear.
Интересно, куда нас опять запихает?
Come on, keep walking. Shut up.
Just wait.
Just keep moving.
Please. Why are you doing this?
Hey, he said shut up.
You're cops. You're supposed to protect people. Keep them safe. Is this really what your badge stands for?
This is how we're keeping people safe. The children of Arkham are trying to tear the city apart. We're saving it. Yeah, we finally got a leader who wants results.
Harvey's not gonna save Gotham. He's going to destroy it.
No, he won't.
Look at what he's already done tonight. Do you think that's gonna be the last city block he blows up to get his way?
I hadn't thought about it that way.
Hey, don't listen to his crap. The mayor's the only one brave enough to take real action against our enemies.
Your mayor just blew up a city block.
Sometimes to help the greater good, there's a price to pay.
People died. Your fellow officers died. And if you think that's where he's gonna stop, you're just as crazy as he is.
Maybe he has a point.
Shut up! You just don't get it. You don't understand. That's why we need to take you out.
Maybe
what?
Nothing.
Just think for yourselves. You're not Harvey's puppets. You are more than
This isn't about the mayor. This is about protecting the city. And that's why we're not afraid to do what it takes.
Officer! Drop your weapon! You okay?
Yeah. You really showed up in the nick of time. How'd you even find me? Dent just blew up a whole city block.
I know. The reports I'm hearing are just awful. Dent's gone way, way too far. He's supposedly trying to stop the children of Arkham, but now he's become a goddamn terrorist himself. A terrorist with half the city's support behind him. The amount of blood on his hands. He and Lady Arkham might be neck and neck on body count by this point.
Dent needs to be stopped, Jim. Now. Or that block won't be the last thing that gets destroyed.
We'll stop him. But it ain't gonna be easy. It's a mess out there. I can't help but feel guilty. Batman gave me the information on where to find Lady Arkham's drug stockpile. I handed it into my superiors and... God, this happens. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to help. But I feel like my hands are tied every direction I turn. Grogan's out for Batman's head, as soon as he can figure out a way to do it. I've never felt this frustrated with a system in my entire career.
Harvey's power comes from abusing the system. Maybe you should let someone outside of the system take care of him. Like Batman.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. But, noted. Everything is such a goddamn mess. Do you need a ride?
Thanks, but I've got it taken care of.
Пипец. Ну или надо было навести порядок в полиции. Не
I
знаю.
figured out how he's causing the feedback loop. He's somehow connected a black box computer to your encrypted network. God, it's like a digital battering ram. If he keeps this up, he could smash through the Batcave firewalls at any minute.
He'd have access to the Bat computer. Hang on, Lucius. It's Alfred. I'm patching him in. Al, Lucius figured out how Penguin's cracking my security. He has a device that...
I'm afraid we have another problem to deal with. Mr. Dent is pulling up to the manor as we speak, and he's not alone.
Already?
О, пипец, тачка вышла из строя.
Are you all right?
Penguin's hacking assaults are getting worse. At this rate, he'll have my tech compromised by the end of the night. Only place he could be hacking me from is Wayne Enterprises.
Well, I don't envy your position. Even Batman can't be in two places at once.
I'm going home.
Understood. See you soon.
Лика восстановим сначала. Слушайте, ну будет как бы
Not one step further.
Oh, come on, Al. Put the rifle down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Somehow, I don't believe you. Back away, please, all of you.
Jesus, Al, it's me, Harvey.
No, not the Harvey I know.
No.
The Harvey I know would never have massacred innocent civilians. He isn't a murderer.
Murderer? When a general sends his troops to kill the enemy, no one calls
Ну
it
давай.
murder. They call it war. And I am going to win the war against the children of Arkham. But they're going to have casualties?
Penguin is still hacking my tech. Guess I'll be doing this the old-fashioned way.
О, Бэтмен.
What the hell are you doing here?
You've destroyed enough lives for one night. I'm taking you in.
Oh, I get it. You'll come to Bruce Wayne's aid when he needs it, but not mine. No, not when I needed it. You let that maniac Penguin maim me! Look at me! This happened under your watch! And you call yourself a hero?
I'm sorry I failed you. But it's not too late. Let me save you now.
Save me? You can't even save Bruce Wayne. He's dead. If you can't see the good I've done for this city, then you're no better than Lady Arkham, or the Waynes. Now get out of here, before I have you booked for obstruction of justice. You stand in my way. You stand in the way of the law.
Блин, сколько их много.
You're gonna need more than this, Harvey. I know.
Ну все, Харви с ума сошел.
Know what those are? Explosive slugs! Bet you don't have any of those in that little belt of yours!
Пипец.
Yeah, just try and hide, Batman. See how that works out for you. No! The bat's mine.
Harvey, please! You don't want to do this!
This old man needs to die. Your head or your heart? What's that sound?
What the?
Get the hell off!
Охренеть.
You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed.
Who will stop Lady Arkham? As long as I'm around, Gotham will be fine. They don't need someone like you.
No. I'm important. I'm important!
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's
Ой, его
not
еще и
done
поджарили
yet. I still
сбоку.
need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Well, I can take care of all this. Just need to figure out what to do with him. All the innocent lives he's responsible for. He should be locked up in Blackgate Prison. But that broken mind of his will probably only get worse in there.
Den is too dangerous and too damaged to be kept in some holding cell at Blackgate. You have to get him into Arkham. They might actually be able to help him in there.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see what I can do. Meantime, you stay safe out there, all right?
Ну да, наверное, в
You too,
лечебнице
Jim.
ему помогут. Больше, чем он будет в тюрьме сидеть. И все из-за Селины. Ну, в большинстве случаев получается.
Al, what's
Bruce,
wrong?
the computer.
It's Penguin. We need to cut the hard line now.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer. If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
If Penguin hacks in, he'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
Хороший, плохой, летучая мышь. Так, пообещали вы Джокеру услугу. Сделали 49. Блин, ну... Кто-то не обещал. Ой, у нас с вами, слушайте, остается еще один эпизод. 5. А что у нас еще есть? Ну, давайте еще 5. Сейчас допройдем. Сколько у нас эпизод идет-то всего? Ну, недолго. 2 эпизода. По час 30 нормально.
It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Veils killed?
Мы ему пообещали какую-то услугу, а зато не все пообещали.
She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
So where are you gonna go?
I've got some other business I need to take care of.
What the hell did you do? Are Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed? That's what a leader does. You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed.
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Бэтмен же может без этих приспособлений справляться.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer. If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
If Penguin hacks in, he'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
Это у нас, наверное, последний, да, 5 эпизод, и все на этом будет.
Breaking news. The children of Arkham have taken hostages. High-profile Gotham citizens, including Police Commissioner Peter Grogan, who was taken while attempting to intervene.
О, заложников
I
захватили.
repeat, the children of Arkham have taken hostages.
Carry on, gents.
Boss says it's time to get the Bat's attention.
Drop her.
Batman
А зачем они сбрасывают?
Commissioner, get to safety. I can't just leave these people.
Batman! No! It's a trap!
Not now.
You have to stop them. Save our city.
Commissioner! Commissioner! He's gone.
А если бы у нас эти были бы, комиссар бы не умер, ну. Ну, если бы мы пингвины туда бы съездили, наша бы техника работала.
Alfred.
Thank God. With the comms offline, I've no idea what's happening out there. I always fear the worst.
I need to get back to the Batcave. Figure out Penguin's next move. I can't let him keep hurting innocent... Penguin improved the armor.
Batman! Impressive as ever. Life off the grid must be treating you well, huh?
What's your point?
My point is, you're at the end of your rope. You can't even stop me offing a police commissioner. Without your toys, you're nothing. Just turn yourself over to my men. Scouts on it, they'll go easy on you.
Grogan's death is on you. And I'm here to make sure you pay for it.
Oh, Batman, those are just words. Words can never hurt you. Unlike this drone here, which is designed to cause quite a bit of pain. Ta-ta, Batman! No, come on, just stay put. Oh, bloody!
Ну, как загадочник делать теперь.
If I can just find a way to hack into it, I can get to Penguin. He's made improvements, even deadlier than before. Wayne Tech, in Penguin's hands. It's a dangerous weapon.
Интересно, получится взломать?
Anything? Another trap.
One of his men used a device that targeted my armor. If Penguin has more devices like that...
The batsuit will be a liability.
It's already in bad shape. It couldn't protect me from a knife, let alone Penguin's new arsenal. If Batman can't take the fight to Penguin, maybe Bruce Wayne can.
Face Penguin as Bruce? Without your armor, you'll be more vulnerable, but far from helpless. And meeting him as Batman would play right into his hand.
Penguin wants hostages to bait Batman. Bruce Wayne will be the perfect hostage.
You can get close and strike when he least expects it.
Besides, I won't be going alone. Get Gordon on the line. Give him our files on Oswald Cobblepot. Tell him that we did a little digging after he took my position as CEO. He should know who really killed Commissioner Grogan, and that the killer will be in Cobblepot Park. Tell him that Bruce Wayne will meet him there.
Короче, одного устранили, теперь надо эту дамочку нам устранить и пингвинчика.
Lieutenant, these officers are at risk. Penguin is...
Wayne, get back! Martinez!
I saw some kind of transmitter hidden behind the statue.
Hey, give us room.
A transmitter?
Wayne Tech.
Controlling the drones.
God damn it! Some of my officers are still in there. I'm not gonna let some two-bit thief kill my men!
If you can destroy the transmitter, Oswald loses control of the drones.
There's no way to get to it. You heard Martinez.
Lieutenant, you need a distraction. I can keep him talking while you get into position.
How the hell are you gonna do that? I don't think listening to the guy who publicly attacked him is at the top of his priority list.
Oswald and I grew up together. A little trip down memory lane could buy you at least a couple minutes.
That's all well and good, but he wants you dead.
Trust me, Lieutenant. I'm your best shot at getting those officers out alive.
This is insane. But I'm all out of options. I'll go in around the back. If he sees me...
He won't. I'll keep him focused on me. You will get your chance.
Keep the perimeter tight. If he suspects anything before those drones are offline, we're both dead.
Да блин, нам главное, чтобы он ничего не заподозрил.
Same device that fried the suit. It's a hell of a trap, Oz.
I hate them, Bruce. I really, really hate them. Making fun because my mom... because she's in Arkham. Those bullies aren't coming back. They better not. Oh! They say bad things about my family. I'll smash the dumb faces. Stop us, please. I'll smash all the dumb faces.
Get the word out, eh? All the channels. The penguins got a Wayne in Cobblepot Park.
Oswald!
Bruce! Welcome! The pigs are making it hard to bring in the bait for Batman. But now that you're here, I have the perfect lure! Not that I'm upset, but... what does bring you by? Hmm? Never known a Wayne to stick his neck out. Feels too good to be true.
I've come to talk, Oz.
It's a bit late in the day for that. Still, I'm chuffed you popped by. Well, so far, only Gotham's finest have bothered to show. They paid for sticking their snouts in where they don't belong. You know, I'm surprised Batman's not already here to save you. He's usually so on top of everything. Maybe I need to cause a few more screams.
Maybe he knows it's a trap. You haven't exactly been subtle.
See, that's the thing about Batman. You dangle an innocent life in front of him, and he has to show he can't help himself. And when he arrives, oh ho ho! The lights, the sounds, the blood running into the gutters. Once he's out of the picture, there'll be nothing left in our way. Mine or Lady Arkham's. She's got some pretty big ideas for the city, and they're about to kick into gear.
How stupid are you? Do you actually believe her ravings?
Oh, she's right enough. There needs to be a changing of the guard. My motives are all very personal. Done all right by all this brouhaha? It wasn't so long ago that you and me met in this very park. Me crawling out of the gutter. You looking down from on high. Take a gander at us now, eh? Night and day. You'd hardly recognize us, would you?
I always treated you with respect, Oz.
Respect? Oh, don't make me laugh. You only learned the word after I tossed you out of your company. Batman! Damn it! Where the hell is he? It's usually so bloody prompt. Unless... this wouldn't be some kind of plan, would it? You working with the Bat? Did you really come here all alone, Bruce? If anyone could afford to keep that brute on the payroll, it's you.
Why, Oz? Are you scared of Batman?
Might be, if I weren't so certain of my upper hand, as it were. Not that you can't look after yourself. You certainly do know how to beat down an unarmed man. I mean, the drug only reveals your true feelings. Felt like you were working out some issues there, eh, Bruce?
I am truly sorry for what happened, Oz. I never meant to hurt you so badly. I was drugged and...
You? Pity me? I'm the one on top now, Bruce. And it's about bloody time. Your father locked my mum in Arkham Asylum to steal a fortune. He drove my own dad to suicide! The Waynes caused the ruin of my entire bloody family. Enough of this! You trying to get me all shaken up? I'm not waiting any longer. Batman be damned. We're done chatting, old friend. I'm releasing these drones. They'll make mutton out of you and all the lawmen around this park.
All right, fine. It's my fault, Oz.
What now?
You're right. Everything that happened, everything you've gone through, that blame falls on me. On my whole family.
How unlike you to admit your faults. Maybe you think that'll save you, eh? But guess what? It won't! Oh, bloody hell!
Валим его. Да блин, не успели. Пипец. Игра кончена. Еще раз пробую. Но у моего зато получилось его отвлечь. Ой, блин. Прицел не очень удобный, давай. Ой, бум.
Bruce! You bastard!
You got a lot to answer for.
Oh, you bloody pigs! How's this for an answer?
О, он плюется еще, пингвин, неуспешно.
Is that all you got?
Enjoy prison, Cobblepot. It's where you're gonna spend the rest of your life.
Freedom is rights. I gotta admit, you surprised me. You were right about this one. Gotham owes you a debt. The GCPD does too. I won't forget it. Thank you.
Let's settle for a beer.
Yeah, I think we can make that happen.
You think this changes anything, do ya? Lady Arkham's gonna have your heads served up on a platter.
He has a point. We just took down Lady Arkham's top man. She's not gonna stand for this.
No, she isn't.
I never thought I'd say this, but I hope to God that Batman has a better idea where she is than we do.
Ну, интересно, ну да, нам осталось леди, понимаете, Архам. Ой, блин, офигительная игрулька. Уже двоих злодеев с вами поймали, вообще просто топ.
How go the repairs?
Going offline kept Penguin from finding the Batcave, but it also scrambled our system. The Bat computer.
Так, секундочку. Так, возобновить.
Runs and worse. Most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything up and running again. If it gets running again. It's going to make tracking down Lady Arkham a hell of a lot harder.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help this city. In the end, Bruce Wayne was the one to stop Penguin. Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you. Always
Надежда
letting you
у меня
down.
есть. Мне друзья не нужны, ты меня никогда не подводил.
Not everyone is like my father
Не все
or
такие, как мой
Oswald.
отец и
And what
Освальд.
Harvey became,
Это его
it wasn't
выбор.
by choice.
And me.
А я?
Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald, even Harvey.
Whose fault it is doesn't matter.
Неважно, кто виноват, Альфред.
What does
Сейчас
is
нужно
that
все
we stop
исправить.
them.
All right, sir.
The children of Arkham are still out there, and Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises. and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge. If I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move. Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reporter for the Gotham Gazette, and not in the public record, her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet, it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective. The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore.
И вот, кстати.
Вики
использует эту личность, чтобы завершить свой извращенный крестовый поход. И маска внушает страх. Напоминает Бэтмена.
I just need to find her.
Так, кто у нас там следующий есть? Сейчас будем с вами анализировать.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Видеонаблюдение, недвижимость, финансовый отчет. Да все в папочках пингвина. Молодец.
Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
Well, no surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge? Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled. Oswald manipulated my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology?
And my medical records.
There are some, well, but colorful diseases.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
That's better.
Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the Children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns. Oswald was using Wayne money to arm them.
Яхт, там что-то еще он купил. Почему здесь у нас не все? Так, недвижимость.
Was trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. Like it's some kind of tourist attraction.
He was going to call it
Falcone Island. We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Of course.
Ну вот видеонаблюдение. Вот, кстати, может быть, там где-нибудь мы ее выцепим.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless... Hold on. What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with a Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for. Damn it. I can't access the news feed. I need to get this working again. Damn it. Still offline. I need to get this working again.
Ну, мы здесь все уже просмотрели. Что нам дальше-то делать?
Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the back computer should be able to... There. No more holes.
А, вот все.
She was looking into Arkham patients, reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories. She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
Ну, короче, мы вроде все правильно с вами сделали.
Vicky was digging deep. Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her.
Bruce, you there? It's urgent. One of the Bat prototypes has been stolen.
By Lady Arkham?
Not quite. I'm patching you the feed now.
She stole from you? After we opened our doors to her? After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but... why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted? That selfish?
She must have her
Наверное, у
reasons.
нее свои причины.
I'm sure she does.
The device she stole, it's a prototype. It's an electronic skeleton key. With it, you could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred. I'm going to get some answers from Selina.
Я не думаю, что Селина Брюси обманывает, там что-то другое. Она зачем-то сперла. Может ему помочь, но не говоря об этом.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits at least. Clearly my ride needs a tune-up.
If you wanted to see me...
Нет, я не устал, зомби. Я буду его сейчас проходить.
The chase is so much more fun. But I know you're not here for me. Are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
A thief of your class doesn't need a device like
Классу не
that.
нужно такого
It'd only be a
устройства.
crutch.
Уже от него сомнительно.
Says the man whose belt is an armory. Catch.
Она нам отдала эту штуку.
I know you're just playing into my pride. But you're right. I don't need a crutch. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham. I was always going to steal from Bruce Wayne. I just never expected he'd be so interesting.
You talk a good game, but I don't buy it for a second. You're not that shallow.
You really think you know me that well?
I know that whatever this started as, that's not all it means to you now.
The only thing it means is that I'm very good at my job. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Someday, yeah. Maybe I will be able to leave Gotham. But for now, I am the only one who can save this city.
So humble. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
Selina, I would never hurt you.
Bruce, that's really sweet. But it brings us to the root of our problem, doesn't it? You're upset that I'm leaving. What'd you think? That one night of sex meant we were going steady? Is that what you really thought?
Well, maybe it meant nothing to you, but what happened between us meant something to me.
Oh, Bruce. Didn't know you were the sensitive type.
Just stop the show, Selina. Stop pretending nothing matters.
Не имеет значения.
Look, Bruce. I'll admit that what you and I had, it wasn't terrible. But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief.
Ну-ка, что он, интересно, ей ответит?
I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. That's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear. Why aren't you listening?
Because I love you, Selina.
You barely know me. Bruce, if that's your idea of love, I feel sorry for you. Well, there's one good thing to come out of this. Now I know I was right. You really are just like everyone else. Can't wait to get out of this place.
I'll see you around.
А если бы мы что-то другое ответили, типа ты спасла мне жизнь, или я люблю тебя. Ну-ка, подождите, давайте попробуем переиграть их, не базар, что-то мне интересно стало. Ты такой же, как все? Что она бы что так сказала? Не поняла я. Или без разницы, что ответить. Ладно, сейчас попробуем все заново. Поболтать.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits at least. Clearly my ride needs a tune-up.
If you wanted to see me,
Кто меня
you
видит,
could have
могла
just
бы просто
called.
позвонить.
The
Зачем?
chase is so much more fun. But I know you're not here for me. Are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much
Не
more
знаю даже, что, короче, наверное, придется переигрывать несколько раз.
Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
A thief of your class doesn't need a device like that. It'd only be a crutch.
Says the man whose belt is an armory. Catch. I know you're just playing into my pride, but you're right. I don't need a crutch. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham. I was always going to steal from Bruce Wayne. I just never expected he'd be so interesting.
You talk a good game, but I don't buy it for a second. You're not that shallow.
You really think you know me that well?
I know that whatever this started as, that's not all it means to you now.
The only thing it means is that I'm very good at my job. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but...
Мы с тобой разные,
But think of the
ошибаешься.
fun.
Someday, yeah. Maybe I will be able to leave Gotham. But for now, I am the only one who can save this city.
So humble. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
Selena, I would never hurt you.
Bruce, that's really sweet. But it brings us to the root of our problem, doesn't it? You're upset that I'm leaving. What'd you think? That one night of sex meant we were going steady? Is that what you really thought?
Well, maybe it meant nothing to you, but what happened between us meant something to me.
Oh, Bruce. Didn't know you were the sensitive type.
Just stop the show, Selena. Stop pretending nothing matters.
Look, Bruce. I'll admit that what you and I had... it wasn't terrible. But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am. I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. It's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings
Мы
pretty
отличная
clear.
команда, спасла мне
Why aren't you
жизнь,
listening?
потому что я тебя люблю.
You fought by my side. And together we saved a lot of lives. We're a good team, Selena.
You had to know that wouldn't last. But it was nice. While it did. You know, after I found out you were Batman, I thought nothing else could surprise me. But you just keep on surprising me.
Something to remember me by.
I won't need any help remembering you. Well, it's been fun.
See you around?
Maybe.
Ну, типа, хорошая команда, здесь она его поцеловала, но... А когда он говорит, что он ее
Lucius,
любит,
I've
она
got the
говорит,
key.
все такие примитивные мужчины.
Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred, I...
Bruce, Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but...
Alfred? Alfred!
Ой, блин, когда у нас 5-й сезон-то, интересно, закончится?
Alfred!
Lucius, it's Bruce. He's not here. Damn it. I'm going to search for clues.
Just tell me how I can help.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm on my way. We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know. Need to focus. Figure out what happened here.
Сейчас опять улики будем искать.
What happened to you, Al?
Что с тобой случилось, старый друг?
A scuff mark. What could have caused this? Furniture scattered outwards from a single point. Ash everywhere.
Ну да, вот она зала. Это получается тоже.
I don't see a connection here.
Почему не видит здесь связи? Что, нам надо отрывать, что ли? Ладно, разорвем связь.
What did they do to you, Alfred? Something big was thrown against this wall. Or someone. No.
Окей, нет. Ну вот это может быть.
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred. Face was knocked over in the struggle. The fight left nothing untouched. This pool cue was used as a weapon, swung so hard it broke in half.
А возможно такое интересно? Какие? Ну да, тут же кровь есть.
Pool cue's not burned. It's not what's missing from the fireplace. lock's been completely destroyed. Alfred must have barricaded himself in here. But they got in anyway.
А, вот она, кочерга, наверное.
How the hell...
Она связана точно с камином. Теперь надо найти, как этот кий с чем связан у нас.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off Lady Arkham. But she knocked it aside.
Сейчас дальше посмотрим с вами, что тут у нас еще есть.
Blood pattern looks like it came off a high-velocity hit.
Так, возьмем вот это.
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon. Broke it across his attacker's head. When that didn't stop him, he used the jagged end to stab him, spraying blood across the pool table. I know what happened. The children of Arkham broke in. Alfred barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across one of their heads, then stabbed him to get away. Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in her path, throwing him against the wall by the fireplace. So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself. But Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack, causing the poker to fly across the room and lodge into the wall. More blood on the mantle. They smashed his face into it. Wait. That picture doesn't belong there.
В смысле, картина не отсюда, откуда она?
Lady Arkham wanted me to find this. Alfred. The butler did it. Password reckoning. You have no idea.
Так, ладно, ребят, давайте на этом закончим прохождение. Всем, кому понравилось, поддержите лайком. Продолжим в следующий раз. Всем большое спасибо за просмотр и